What happens when you take the cheapest international flights back to back from one of the busiest airports on Earth? Sketchy airlines, cramped seats, dodgy taxis, and it all starts right here at Delhi International Airport in India. And the goal for this week is pretty straightforward. Take the cheapest international flight I can find today. When I get there, I look for the cheapest flight tomorrow, and we keep going. The first things first, we've got to figure out where we're heading today. And I had to do that back in the room. Right, time to get my first flight found and booked out of Delhi. Let's see where we're going to end up today. So, right, Skyscanner. Okay, so the cheapest flight is to Nepal. So Kathmandu is what's coming up. 6,000 Indian rupees. It's about $60. It's with Bhutan Airlines. A flight in Nepal? What? And that sounds like a pretty cool airline as well, actually. We're all confirmed. We're off to Kathmandu in 3 hours from now. I better get my stuff together and get to the airport. We're off to Nepal. Now, I've done this twice before, once from London in 2020 and from Houston in 2023. I should know by now that cheap flights and good judgment rarely travel together. Alright, through the first bit, I've got to go and check in now. We're flying Bhutan Airlines on this first flight today then, off to Kathmandu, Nepal. Let's go and get checked in. Hey, good morning, how are you? Check in please, for Kathmandu.
Kathmandu don't require a visa?
No, I apply for visa when I arrive.
Okay. Delhi to Kathmandu, gate number 4, your window seat already here.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Alright then, all checked in for Kathmandu, Nepal. Now, let's go and deal with Indian airport security. How bad could it be? Now, me and Indian airport security do not have a good history. I went in prepared for the worst. Alrighty, all through security. One thing I am learning with Indian airport security, it used to be my arch nemesis. The thing I figured out is just take it steady. Go slowly sort out what's in your bag. You will feel pressured to rush because everybody's rushing around you trying to barge in and trying to make you hurry up, but stand your ground. Can I get the American single meal, please?
Small, medium, large meal?
Medium.
What is with cheese and without cheese, sir?
With cheese. Oh, here we go. So, the rules of this little misadventure. I need to book the cheapest flight every day that I find on Skyscanner from wherever I am. The flights can only be international flights. They can't take me back to another country that I've already been to, no backsies. The first flight today then is out of India and into Nepal, which will be the first country that we're ticking off on this little adventure. To kick things off, a nice little KFC. To get the ball rolling. Time to get down to the gate to flight number 1 on this adventure. And they're already boarding. I just realised it's an hour-long flight and they're boarding an hour before. Let's get down to the gate. Hopefully we made it in time. Oh crap, it looks like they're boarding already. Oh, it's a bus gate. So they're all just lining up to get on the bus. Thank you, have a good day. So then Bhutan Airlines, not a carrier I'd previously considered, mainly because I didn't know it existed, but it was founded in 2011, operates 2 planes and flies to 6 destinations, one of which presumably is Bhutan. It has the quiet confidence of an airline that has absolutely nothing to prove. Here we are on board flight number 1, Bhutan Airlines, all the way to Kathmandu. Maybe this is the reason why this is the cheapest airline on this route. Look at this, it's like a hole in the wall of the plane. That's never a good sign, is it? Hopefully they've patched it up. Yes, I know, this is just the inside wall, but not in the best nick. It is only 10 years old, this plane or so. With a Frontier originally, maybe that's where that damage came from. So Delhi to Kathmandu, 1 hour on an airline I'd never heard of, on a plane with a hole in it. Standard Tuesday, really. The seat was against all reasonable expectations pretty fine, no complaints, adequate legroom, the kind of flight where nothing happens and you're grateful for it. They did impressively attempt a full hot meal service on a 1 hour flight. Well, I say meal. And then, the Himalayas. Now, whatever you think about Bhutan Airlines, and I've given you my thoughts, they do fly you over some of the most extraordinary scenery on planet Earth. And you can't really argue with that. Kathmandu, Nepal, Country 1. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The first job here to get my visa on arrival. Hello. Hello, how are you? Alright, we're here in Nepal once again. It's been a while. Yes, taxi. To the Dwarikas Hotel?
It's in Kathmandu, yes?
Yes, in Kathmandu, yeah.
600 rupees?
Okay, cool. Do you take cards?
No, only cash.
Only
if
cash.
You have dollar, only $5.
$5, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Just go outside and show this bill at the gate, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dwarika. Nepal is one of those places that gets under your skin in a way that you didn't entirely plan for. It's loud and chaotic and nothing runs on time and the traffic is genuinely bewildering. I think about it quite a lot. But I wasn't here to revisit old ground, I was here for one night, and tomorrow morning I had a flight search to run. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, right. Thank you.
Yeah. It's just this way for the check.
Okay, thank you. Alright, thank you. Well, this is a bit of alright, isn't it? This is my room here at the Dwarikas Hotel in Kathmandu. It's like a proper, I thought it was like an ancient building, but he said it was only built in the 1970s. But this is wonderful, isn't it? We've got like a little sitting area. We've got beautiful views out over the gardens over there. I only booked it, obviously, a few hours ago, and it was like one of the only places that got space. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. And it's like a 10-minute drive from the airport. Anyway, welcome back to Nepal. The first time I came to Nepal, actually, was when I did the challenge, the first low-cost challenge, and I ended up in Nepal after completing it. That was my last destination. And here we are again, history repeating itself once more, and we're back in Nepal, but stop one this time, and hopefully not the last. We're going to sit down a little bit and find our next destination and figure out where we're off to next on this wild, crazy adventure. Right, before I do that though, there's a quick word from today's sponsor, and this one is pretty relevant to this trip. You see, I'm currently in Kathmandu, Nepal. Yesterday I was in Delhi, and tomorrow, well, I've got absolutely no idea where I'll be. Could be anywhere, probably somewhere I genuinely can't pronounce yet, which creates a fairly specific problem. You see, every time I land somewhere new, I need data. Not nice to have, I mean, I need to find the cheapest flight out of this country data, and that is a hard requirement. And normally this is where you'd be running around the arrivals hall, looking for a SIM card kiosk that may or may not exist, or buying a card for a country that you've only in for 18 hours, and then leaving with about 4,000 rupees of unused credit that's useful to absolutely nobody. But you see, Aerolo fixes this. It's an eSIM store with over 200 countries. You buy the plan on your phone before you land, and the second you touch down, you're connected. No kiosk, no queue, no tiny plastic card that you immediately lose down the back of the seat on the plane, like the guy on the plane next to me on the way into Kathmandu. For a trip like this, where I genuinely don't know which country I'm waking up in, they do regional plans. One plan covers multiple countries, which is quite frankly the only reason this whole thing is logistically possible. Oh, I've got Aerolo, thank you. Aerolo's running a flash deal right now for my amazing viewers. They're offering 20% off for the next 48 hours with my code NoelPhillips3. You can also buy it now and activate it later for future trips. Right, time to find out where I'm off to tomorrow. Honestly, this is probably the nicest hotel I've stayed in on any of these challenges, which made what I had to do next feel particularly cruel. Okay, so skyscanner.com, ATM to everywhere, leaving tomorrow. So the cheapest is a domestic flight to Pokhara, which we can't do that. The next cheapest is back to India, which A, I don't want to do, and B, we can't do because again it breaks the rules. But the next cheapest, well, that is a flight to Bangladesh, just next door, I think, isn't it? And it's with Biman Bangladesh, $85 to Dhaka. Can I get into Bangladesh though, is the question. Last time when I went in, they said I needed a visa. Okay, so I've just checked and I don't need to get a visa in advance for Bangladesh. I just need a place to stay, a hotel booking effectively, and then I can get a visa on arrival. Apparently, I've booked my flights. Biman, Bangladesh. I'm off to the bright lights of Dhaka in Bangladesh in about 12 hours' time. Well, good morning from Kathmandu. 7 a.m. now, so it's time to head back across to the airport and get on our flight across to Dhaka.
Yeah, see you next time.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
There you go.
All right, thank you. The last time I left Kathmandu, I swore I'd come back properly, spend more time, see more of it. Yeah, I was back for 11 hours. Alrighty then, Kathmandu International Airport. Let's go and get checked in. This place looks like chaos. Kathmandu Airport operates a queuing system that's more of a suggestion than anything, technically present but largely ignored. This is chaos. There's like no concept of queuing whatsoever. Crazy. The families are split over like 4 queues to basically see which one's the quickest, and they'll kind of jump across to the other one. It's mental. Finally though, I made it to the front of the queue. And then eventually, I was slightly older and finally had my boarding pass. Now for security. Right, thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Finally through check-in at least. Oh my lord. This airport is crazy. After check-in, it was time to try my luck at Nepalese security. Alright, well that was pretty chaotic. Security was just mental. The staff were not the nicest. A few people were losing the crap with them. We made it through. Good boarding, I can't even look at my watch because it made me rip my watch off. And when I did it, it broke. So, yay. No watch now for the rest of the trip. That's great. I'm going to get a coffee because it's early in the morning for me. And then we'll see what time we end up boarding the flight. Thank you. With 20 minutes to boarding, I got a coffee, found the gate and began mentally preparing myself for what I could only expect to be 2 hours of premium Biman Bangladesh comfort. I had done no research on Biman Bangladesh. Thank you. Biman Bangladesh was founded in 1972. It's the national carrier of Bangladesh and has at various points appeared on lists that airlines generally prefer not to appear on. And I was about to spend an hour in its care. Hello, thank you. 26, thank you. Hello, how are you? 26. Okay, this might just be the tightest plane I've ever sat in terms of legroom. I can't even sit straight in the seat. Look at this. The floor's down there. Look, the carpet's all lifted up, as you can see. This. Oh my days. And just when I thought things couldn't get any more uncomfortable, I got some seat neighbours. This is really not comfortable. Look at the state of this. I've got to sit with my knees up here. I can't fit them physically down underneath the seat. Hopefully, just over an hour's flight. Hopefully that's all I've got to sit like this for. As the plane filled up, so did the temperature, so I reached for the air vent. Never mind. Still, at least pretty soon it was time to take off. Somewhere ahead of us, the Himalayas, one of the great natural wonders of the world, traversed nightly by a Biman Bangladesh plane with no functioning air vents, a carpet that had given up, and a passenger with knees somewhere around his neck. Still, at least there was a meal service. Eventually, mercifully, we were on approach to Dhaka. Up, it was time to find out just how difficult getting a visa into Bangladesh would be. Hello. Dhaka? Dhaka, yes. Yes. Sorry, yeah. Hi, thank you.
You need a visa?
Hello, yeah, visa on arrival? Perfect, thank you.
Do you have it for you?
So do I have to pay for it? Is it pay here? And
Pay first, and then you go there.
Okay, perfect.
Return ticket.
The process is actually pretty straightforward. You just go and pay a fee, fill in a form, and then they issue you with your visa. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, it was time to find a taxi and just hope that I wouldn't get ripped off. Hi, how are you? Can I get a taxi to the Le Méridien Hotel?
Le Méridien.
Thank you. Do you need the address? Oh, you know the address. Okay, cool. Now, how much should that be? Thank you very much. Pay here. Remarkably, I managed to hand in the exact amount of money, $20, first time. Just $20, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It turned out the actual fare should have been 1,000 Dhaka, $8. No wonder he seemed pleased with himself. Dhaka traffic is, by any reasonable measure, extraordinary. 3 lanes become 5, 5 become 8. Nobody appears to be in charge. We took 3 highways to reach the hotel, 20 minutes. It seemed that the hotel I was staying in was miles away from the airport. Finally, we made it to the hotel. Good evening, how are you? Thank you. This is the Le Méridien Hotel in Dhaka. Oh, there's my view. Thankfully soundproof. Those roads are noisy. Everyone's just on the horn constantly. Right, I need to figure out where I'm off to next out of Dhaka. Right, Sky Scanner loaded up. I'm actually pretty curious where I'm going to end up next because thinking about it, I can't go back to India. Nepal I've already been to. Where else can you get to from Dhaka? So maybe Malaysia, maybe Singapore. Cheapest flights tomorrow from Dhaka to everywhere. Bangladesh, Sylhet, been there. It's domestic. That's not happening. Next cheapest, Delhi, India. We can't go back there. Next cheapest, Thailand, and Bangkok. I don't want another flight on Biman. That was just awful, but let's have a look. Oh, okay. It's US Bangla Airlines. Are they the airline that had that crash? Okay. It's $200 too. It is the cheapest flight that matches the rules. It looks like I'm about to blow over $200 on a questionable airline to Bangkok. What could possibly go wrong? Let's have a look. Right, here we go then. It's all booked. Boom. Flying tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. US Bangla Airlines. Hopefully going to take me to Bangkok if we make it that far. Let's have some confidence here. Surely lightning never strikes twice to the same airline, does it? Well, good morning from Dhaka in Bangladesh. And I've woken up and I'm very confused. In fact, I'm extremely confused. I arrived into Dhaka airport last night and I got charged $20 for a taxi to the hotel. And that taxi took like 20 minutes. I thought we were in like downtown Dhaka or on the other side of the city or something. It's just started to get light outside. Look where we are. That's the airport there. That's literally the airport terminal right outside my window. What? How did it take 20 minutes? I am so confused. Anyway, I am up and ready to go for the next leg of this crazy adventure today. And hopefully, with a bit of luck, US Bangla Airlines will be taking me to Thailand today. I say hopefully, their safety record isn't the best. So we keep everything crossed that we do get there okay. In any case, it's time to get downstairs and get me taxi across to, well, I'm guessing across there. I don't know. She said rush hour traffic can be very bad. If it's that bad, I can walk, surely. I do have to say, though, this is really funny. This is in my bathroom. This little note is in my bathroom, and it says, enjoy the anti-slip granite tiles on our bathroom floors to make your bathroom experience less distressing. I'm just imagining somebody walking into the bathroom and seeing shiny tiles on the floor and going, ah, and legging it out of the bathroom. The taxi to the airport took 20 minutes once again. Somehow. Dhaka's airport handles around 9 million passengers a year, who all appeared to be there that morning.
Hello sir,
Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Alright then, welcome back to Bangladesh Airport in Dhaka. Let's go and get checked in for today's crazy flight with US Bangla Airways. Oh, this place is chaos already, I can feel it. Hello, how are you?
And how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Thank you. Once inside, it was time to check in. Hello. Good morning. Checking in, please. E-tickets. Yeah, I can find it.
So do you have the arrival, digital arrival? Yes.
This, yeah, done. Yeah.
So you will get the on arrival, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, it's visa free for
So,
British.
Yeah, so I'm giving you the seat in the emergency exit.
Oh, nice, thank you. Because I'm
Between
tall,
space,
yes. On the way in, I was cramped and squished.
Also the aisle.
On the aisle as well. Oh, amazing, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, have a great day. Alrighty then, all checked in for US Bangla Airways. They're giving me an exit row too, which is pretty cool. Means I can stretch my legs and put me on an aisle so I can stretch even more, which is nice. Not ideal for the video, but you know what? After yesterday's saga on Binman Airlines, as the Binman, then I definitely need a bit of extra leg room today, especially given it's a 2-hour flight. Let's go and get through immigration, security, and then the plane, hopefully. All right, immigration done. No security check yet. If I remember right, they do it at the gate here, or at least when you get closer to the gate, 'cause it brings you into this little shopping mall area first. I don't know where I'm going though. All the signs are in Bangladeshi, and there's no signs in English, so I'm struggling a bit. Senior citizen corner, is that where I need to go? That's in English. Hello. Bangkok has come through, yes? Thank you. Alright, it's time to head down to the gate for this flight to Bangkok. Flight number 3 on this adventure, isn't it? I wonder where we'll end up after that. Thank you, yes please. Alright, thank you. Alright then, down at the gate here in Dhaka. Security's done at the gate, and it's actually pretty laid back here in Bangladesh compared at least to Nepal and India. We're going to be getting on board soon. I don't know whether we've got an actual jet bridge or a remote stand today. Before long, I had my answer. Today's ride was a Boeing 737, 13 years old, with the look of something that had seen things, difficult things. On the engine, the airline's motto, fly fast, fly safe. Personally, I'd have been happy with just the second one, given everything.
Please come forward for 15 to 33. 15 থেকে 33 যারা আছেন সামনে চলে আসবেন please.
But there was only one way to find out if we'd be fast or safe today. Time to board the plane.
Good morning, sir. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
মাঝখানে থেকে 19
Yeah, well, this isn't too bad. Much more legroom on this plane. This is the exit row, 16D. I do love an exit row, and I do love an aisle seat, I have to say. I know I'm an av geek, I shouldn't like aisle seats, but you know when I'm not filming, you'll always find me in an aisle, because for a start, I'm tall, I need the legroom. For a second, I'm old, I need to pee. Plus, I'm close to the exit, in case it all goes pear-shaped, which it sometimes does with US Bangla Airlines. As I got myself acquainted with the in-flight reading material and figured out how to open the emergency exit, just in case, it was time to push back from the gate and get on our way to Bangkok. Or at least that was the plan. So we've taxied out to the runway and we're just sort of holding short because apparently the Bangladesh Air Force have decided to do some sort of military test over the airport and they're flying helicopters over. So we're just waiting here now. You could have made this up, could you? We sat on the runway for 20 minutes in 30-degree heat, but eventually US Bangla Airways flight to Bangkok was cleared for takeoff. 3 flights in and US Bangla Airlines, against all reasonable expectation, was perfectly fine. The curry was actually really nice, and I want to be clear about that. On an airline with 2 crashes and a plane that looked like it was held together with sticky tape, they produced the best meal of the trip so far. 2.5 hours later, Thailand, Bangkok. We'd not only flown fast, but we'd flown safe too. Lightning, as it turned out, doesn't necessarily strike twice, but at least not today. As I made my way off the aircraft, I noticed a parting gift someone had left for the cabin crew. I'll just leave that there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Righty-roo. Bangkok, Thailand. Oh, made it to this bit at least. Now let's get through immigration. It's always a nightmare here. And yet, like always, Thailand immigration was an absolute nightmare. It was well over half an hour. Oh, 32 minutes to get through there. I reckon 15. So that's double. I absolutely detest this airport. Every time you come through, it's just immigration's a nightmare, security's a nightmare, immigration's a nightmare when you leave. Insane for an airport that's relatively new as well. Probably one of the most inefficient airports on the planet. So there's 2 ways you can get to the airport Gayat Hotel here in Bangkok. You can either take a bus, which takes about 10 minutes once the bus actually leaves, or you can just walk it, which Also takes 10 minutes, but you don't have to hang around waiting for the bus. But it's a bit weird. You sort of come down to the train station and then it turns into the back rooms, and it's really weird. And 9 times out of 10, you're the only one down here, which makes it even creepier, especially when you come through at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's super, super creepy. Look at all these like empty shops. I actually heard after last time I came through that these tunnels are supposed to be haunted. I might explain why it feels so creepy when you come through. And here we are, we're at the hotel. Alrighty, we have made it once again to the Hyatt in Bangkok Airport. Because for once in my life, I'm not overlooking a swimming pool full of drunk Australians on holiday. I've got a nice view out over, well, not a lot, just a park. It beats a pool full of drunk Australians. Alrighty then, let's figure out where we are heading tomorrow on our magical mystery tour. Bangkok to everywhere. The cheapest option is to Thailand. Clearly we can't do that, but that's like $25. $25 for a flight. That's insane. But it's within Thailand, so we can't do that one. The next cheapest option then is Vietnam. Ooh. So will we go to Hanoi or will we end up somewhere else? I think I've ever been to Hanoi. Well, I hope it's Hanoi that we're going to. Let's have a look. Search. Right. So it's not Hanoi. That's annoying. It's Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. It's with Viet Travels, who I don't think I've flown on those guys before, but I do remember seeing them when I was in Da Nang a few years ago. I do remember seeing them and thinking they looked really shonky. Well, they're the cheapest flight. $45 tomorrow. It leaves at 2 p.m. local time, which actually works out quite nicely. That's the middle of the night my time. That's good. Oh, that's brilliant. That's like literally this time tomorrow. Got like a full day in Bangkok. Oh yes. No one goes wild in Bangkok. It'll be like The Hangover, won't it? Actually, I'll probably just be sleeping for the next sort of 12 hours after this week. But anyway, let's get that booked. And we are going to Saigon. Oh yes. Well, good morning from Bangkok. Today, I am heading to Nam. So I've got literally zero idea what Viet Travel Airlines are like. I've never flown with them before. The one thing I do know is they don't do online check-in if you fly out of Bangkok. You've got to go to the airport and check in at the counter. So first things first, let's go and do that. So Bangkok Airport, one of the busiest airports in Southeast Asia, and today it showed. Oh, geez, this queue is insane. I've only just opened check-in. It's 3 hours before the flight. There must be 100 people in front of me already. Crazy. Which makes it even more annoying when people try to jump the queue. Sorry, the line's down there. You have to go around to the end. The line is here. You have to go. What? Yeah, tour to the end. We all have to wait. Now there are certain things I feel strongly about, and queuing is one of them. Hello, how are you? Checking in, please. Possible, could I get a window seats, please, if you can choose? Thank you. Thank you, have a good day. Right, that was an absolute nightmare. That took about 40 minutes just to get checked in, but I am checked in, and I got a window this time as well, 25A. If we make it on the flight, because we're getting closer and closer. We've got immigration then next, and then security. Bangkok was unusually busy. The Middle East airspace closures had been rerouting passengers for weeks. Traffic that would normally flow through Dubai and Doha was coming through Southeast Asia instead. Great news for Bangkok Airport, but less good news for anyone trying to make it through in under an hour. Finally, we are through security, through immigration. Right, let's go and find the low-cost version of the lounge, aka fast food somewhere. We'll see what we can get. Thank you. While I've been here in Bangkok, I've gone ahead and booked my flight home. In 2 days from now, I'm actually going to be flying from here back home to the US. The question is, will I get anywhere further from Saigon, or will I have to make it back to Bangkok? I don't know. Because I'll be honest, I'm feeling it right now. Anyway, for now, Poor Man's Lounge. Possibly my most frequented establishment here at Bangkok Airport. Anyway, I seem to be here all the time. Right, gate C4 is where it's all happening. Let's see what manner of chaos we'll find. If it's anything like the check-in line earlier, it's going to be fun. As predicted, it's absolutely rummed and crowded already. The plane's not even here yet, and everyone's waiting to get on the plane. Oh, I am absolutely flipping knackered and sweltering hot as well. Genuinely have to say, this has been a fun experience, but it's also been absolutely exhausting. Definitely going to need that chiropractor when I get home though. My aircraft for the next leg had arrived. It was yellow, very yellow, suspiciously yellow. Alright, so my plane has turned up. It looks suspiciously like a Spirit Airlines Airbus, even to the fact that the paint's a slightly different colour where the Spirit logo would be halfway down. Is this an old Spirit plane? Really? Maybe Viet Travel or the Asian wing of Spirit Airlines, who knows? There's only one way to find out. Let's go and get on board. Hey, good morning, thank you.
Have a nice flight.
Thank you, have a good day. Hello. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Thank you. 25 out. Thank you.
I'll go right this time.
Thank you. And yet, there is no doubt about it, this is definitely a Spirit Airlines plane. Hey, how are you? Thank you. Time to check out my window seat. So I've just spent 4 days flying all across Asia, 4 different countries, 4 different airlines, and I've ended up on Spirit. This is literally Spirit Airlines, even the seats are... But the good news is I have a window seat, which is really nice, and it's a window seat on an exit, which is really, really nice. But the bad news about this window seat on an exit is it don't have a window. But that's okay, because it does have a leg room, look. Stretch out for an hour or 2 as we head across to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. Bangkok to Saigon, an hour and 50 minutes on a Spirit Airlines plane that didn't know it was a Spirit Airlines plane anymore. Flight number 4. Delhi to Kathmandu, Kathmandu to Dhaka, Dhaka to Bangkok, Bangkok to Saigon. 4 flights, 4 airlines I'd largely never heard of before, 4 countries. Holes in the plane, 0 leg room, 2 crashes and a bright yellow plane. But $45. I had absolutely no idea what would come next, which, if I'm honest, was the only way I'd have wanted it. As we touched down in Vietnam, I had no idea what would happen next. As it turned out, what happened next was immigration. Saigon Airport processes around 40 million passengers a year. On this particular afternoon, it appeared to be doing them all at the same time. To be completely honest, all I wanted to do at this point was get to my hotel and get some sleep. But with over an hour to wait in a queue, that wasn't going to be happening anytime soon. Finally, after what seemed like a week later, I was through immigration. Alright, 1 hour, 13 minutes. We finally got through that immigration line. Just to put it into perspective, the entire flight from Bangkok was 1 hour and 15 minutes. We are in Saigon, Vietnam, and I've got no idea where I'm going now. I need to get to my hotel, but I don't know where, whether I can walk to it or what I can do. I'm looking for the Ibis. Apparently it's right here at the airport, but this is Vietnam. Anything is possible. Right, I think I can see it. The Ibis Hotel is across a motorway. Can we walk across a Vietnamese motorway? I don't know. Let's see, maybe there's a way. Apparently there's a way you can walk it. I've just had a quick Google and it said you can walk it. Oh, very nice Vietnamese man just pointed me in the right direction. I was going to the wrong place. I thought it was the Ibis. It wasn't, it was a shopping centre. He said, follow this footpath. So I'm following a footpath. I don't know where I'll end up. Okay, I'm very confused now because I appear to be walking into a massive freeway. Now I need to be over there where that building is. Okay, apparently the way to get there is to walk on the road. So says the policeman. Oh my days. I don't like the look of this. What? I literally had to just run across that road. My goodness, that was mental. Right. Hotel, wherever it is. Is it over here? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to go ask somebody again. Excuse me, sir. Ibis Hotel, is it round the corner? Ibis Hotel? Yeah. So round there to the right. Okay, thank you. Back to the right. Okay, we're nearly there. I can't be doing with all this, not after today. Just have to, right, this road just here, I just had to cross over. There's an ibis. Alrighty then, I've had a little look online at where we could go from here. The issue we've got is that I need to be back in Bangkok tomorrow night, and I need to sleep as well, which is going to take me well into tomorrow as well. I think we're going to be pushing it tight to do anything else other than here, but I think we've done all right to get to Vietnam. I genuinely think we've done really well here. We've done 4 countries: India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Thailand, Vietnam. That's 5 countries. I mean, the airports have been proper chaotic, proper crazy, as we would expect. It's only cost me this amount of money, which I don't think is too bad whatsoever, really. But let me know down in the comments what you think to that. And also let me know where I should aim for my next low-cost challenge. But maybe after I've seen the chiropractor.